Yes, UCare is shutting down in 2026. Rob, huge news right now because we're in the middle of open enrollment season, right? So again, UCare shutting down. Medica is going to be taking over all of UCare's plans. I'm just going to basically read off of our website here, this just in on the Fox Local app and on fox9.com. Medica taking over all of UCare's Medicaid individual and family health plans in 2026. That deal was just announced a little bit ago.
Yeah, so we had heard previously that UCare was getting out of the dropping Medicare Advantage plans, and because they were having trouble navigating the costs in insurance. And UCare has been around for some 40 years or so, a nonprofit in Minnesota and western Wisconsin, mainly helping seniors and with you know, Medicaid plans.
Yep.
And
UCare did report a $500 million loss, Rob. So the company has been struggling. Our investigative team has been looking into this. That is kind of what got us ahead of the curve here on this story. But a net loss of nearly $500 million in 2024. It's huge. It's huge.
Especially if it's a nonprofit. I mean, this is not a for-profit insurance company. This is a nonprofit dealing with, helping especially lower income residents navigate some of these things to get insurance plans. And they were then part of the insurer insurance market as well once we launched that.
The impact here, Rob, pretty big. About 300,000 members throughout Minnesota and western Wisconsin is what I'm seeing here. So 300,000 people are going to need to kind of listen up, pay attention to this. Medica is going to be who you will be working with moving ahead. Yeah,
and so it'll be interesting to see. Of course, the questions, the unknown here is what changes as those plans shift to Medica. And certainly health insurance coverage in these cases can be confusing enough, and when it's shifting over to Medica, then a lot of other questions about, okay, what if anything changes here? What do I need to know? So
yeah, and this is on top of an already pretty tricky year for people navigating health insurance changes. We've been talking a lot about how Medicare Advantage plans are going away. Yeah. So it's a tough year for people. I want to plug, there is a hotline. It used to be called the Senior Linkage Line, and now I believe it's called Minnesota Aging Pathways. I'm just off the top of the dome here, but this is a state helpline for people. If you are a Medicaid user, you can call them and they can help you navigate this. So that's very, very important to know. We do, Rob, typically do Medicare segments on Mondays. Yep. Just didn't have enough room to squeeze it in today, and then of course this news happens, right? Yeah. So I'm going to check back in with them here after the show and see if we can maybe get a little bit more information out there for people who have questions, because surely there are going to be a lot of questions about what's next.
Yeah, always a lot of questions surrounding this at any time, and certainly in uncertain times like this with what's happening. But but again, that's the headline here, is that UCare shutting down. A joint press release with Medica this afternoon is that Medica's acquisition of UCare's health plans. So that's what's happening. Both companies, Minnesota-based nonprofit HMOs. Yep. So, okay.
All right.